Greetings and welcome, fellow art enthusiasts, as I present to you all my channel, my canvas as it were. As you can probably see, this is my first video on YouTube, and I want to give you a solid introduction to who I am, what the channel is, and what you can all expect. As such, I'll be using the framing device of Birdkeeper Toby's latest hashtag, WantsToBattle2017. I will be going through these questions, and hopefully, you guys will get answers from mine. So, the first question. Straightforward, really. Where's your username from? Well, I went by many names on the internet. In fact, the one I mainly go by is the Barmy Brit, which I started using as moniker around 2010. However, I wanted to start a new chapter, rebranding as you will, as I create this channel. So why Blighty Street Artist specifically? Well, I'm an artist. This is an art channel first and foremost. I went for an art title that sounds a little more like a Pokemon trainer title, but my own spin to it. As for Blighty, I like the word, and I can see it as a nice shorthand name for myself in the future. I like British terminology, so sue me. Next up, what was the coolest bit of merch I got this year? You got a fun story for this one. I normally go to Comic-Con London in May, as it normally overlaps my birthday, and I get to spend a lot of money without feeling overly guilty. However, I rarely go to the one in October, as I used to have to go to university, and the one time I did go, it was hell to go and back from my campus, so never again. That wasn't until this year. See, my little sister and her boyfriend were going to the Sunday on Comic-Con, and I thought, heck it, why not? I got no work or responsibilities, I'm going too. And I got tickets for the whole weekend long. See, Fridays I do my shopping, Saturdays I do panels, Sundays I do catch up. Long story short, I was at the Magic Madhouse booth and spotted this Duskull plush and bought it on the spot. Duskull's my favorite Pokemon, and I was looking for this kind of plush for years. I mean, I got a bunch of other plushes like Haunter, Mimikyu, Elekid, but in terms of this year, Duskull plush for sure. Question 3. Video you were most proud of making this year or excited to make this year? Considering that this is the first video on the channel, I'll be answering the latter, and boy am I gonna give you all a cop-out answer. It's this video. See, I've been wanting to get into YouTube for years. I got myself editing software when I was in university and even got a camera. However, due to lack of motivation and monstrous workload, I never got around to making anything that I would be proud of. However, I have so much more free time, and I finally got more out of a focus of what I want to do. If anything, it feels great working towards something I love, and now I get to put my work out there for a wider audience to see. Question 4. Best Pokemon memory of this year? Oh boy, have I got a story for you. Now, I could do another cop-out answer like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon coming out, or I caught a shiny Latias, which I totally did and named it Taya after my friend's OC. Anyway, I got a cool story that follows up from the second question. So, it's October, London Comic-Con, and I am doing the second lap around the hall. I'm Barmy, I know, especially since I did 4 that day. I walked past the massage booth, which is the place where people get massages from staff to loosen up after carrying all the goodies you brought and walking for 5 hours straight. I looked over and was all like, oh, they have the massage booth here. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, is that Birdkeeper Toby? It was a half glance and I was unsure, so I just continued on my look around the vendors. When I headed back to go to Comic Alley, past the massage booth, he wasn't there, which I expected, but then I saw him walking down one of the aisles. At first I was like, nah, I should just let him be. But then I was all, bugger it, and went up to him. I was worried at first, but as soon as I asked if he was Birdkeeper Toby, which he was super nice, shook my hand, and we even chatted about the convention. We even took a selfie together, which is so cool. Man, I look such a nerd. So yeah, meeting one of the PokeTubers that I've been following for years in real life was my best Pokemon memory of 2017. Shiny Latias is dope though. Question 5. What advice would I give to someone starting out on YouTube? To answer this, I'm going to take the experiences I learned over the years on DeviantArt and Tumblr, as well as the advice I got from others when I said I was going to make a channel. Do what you love, and just do it. Time management should be considered. You don't want to mess up your social life or have your hobby interfere with your work. But if you are passionate about creating content and have a strong idea of what you want to make, I say go for it and keep on going. Question 6. What can my viewers expect from me next year? Well, as you can see, I am an art channel. In fact, in the background you can see speed art of my channel banner. In future videos, I will be making more Pokemon art vids, specifically art challenges. Fusions, type swaps, 30-minute challenges, maybe even suggestions from the comments or Twitter down the road. In addition, I got ideas for a card art review segment where I talk about the Pokemon TCG and its various cards in terms of its artistic merit. Of course, I will be doing top 10s and making some review segments, but the main focus will be making art and giving a fun commentary to the experience. Finally, we are reaching my final answer, even though we still have 2 questions left. Name a smaller channel that your viewers will love and tag 3 people. Here's the thing, this is my first video. Chances are none of the channels I follow have less subscribers than me, and I don't know them well enough to tag them. So instead, this will be a general shout out to all the channels that inspired me to make my channel a reality. First off, the obvious, Barkeeper Toby, for making the tag and motivating me to make this video. For other Poketubers, we got TheKingNappy, ShadyPenguinn, TrueGreen7, GameboyLuke, DuncanKneeDeep, and Tricky. For art channels that showed me that it can be more involved and engaging as well as entertaining, we got The Odd Ones Out, Dr. Crafty, Smashified, and Drawfee. I guess if I were to follow the rules, then I tag them all. Links to their channels will be in the description for you to see where I got started, and maybe where you will too. Well, that's all the questions, and the drawing is done. Thank you all for watching the video and getting to know me a bit better. Here's hoping for more videos and art in the near future. See you all next commission.